Hey guys, it's Galaxy here from Diddy Plays, and today, we've recently been doing some p5.js videos on the games, but I haven't actually showed you guys how to use 5.js, which my brother mentioned to me. He was following one of my tutorials. So I'm going to show you guys that because I think it's important you guys know, because p5.js isn't a very well-known library. So I'm just going to go through the basics. You may already know JavaScript, you may know nothing about JavaScript at all, in which case you can just follow this series of tutorials and learn. So first we're going to make a directory in Visual Studio Code or whatever. I'm going to link Visual Studio Code in the description so that you guys can download it or whatever. Anyways, I'm going to make a new file and call it index.html. And you always need this in a p5.js folder. You may do no coding at all in it, but it's still very, very, very necessary to have. Now if you just give me a minute, whilst I find something. So anyways, we're just going to make our basic HTML kind of layout first. So HTML head and then our body. Now what we need to do is we need to, in our head, write script. So we're linking a JavaScript page. We're going to say source equals. This is quite a long URL. So just copy what I write. HTTPS //cdnjs dot cloudflare.com /ajax /libs /p5.js 0.73, which is the latest version of the. Now I'm just going to close this off already and copy this line. Then we're going to do, instead of just that, we're going to add p5.in.js. I'm going to do that and type in add-ons. Now we're going to copy this line. And then /p5.min, .dom.js. Wait, that's new line. And you want to write p5.sound. And then now we just want to do our language, so we're just going to write meta character set, written char set, but it stands for character set, UTF-8. I'm not quite sure what the UTF-8 means. You need to look that up yourself. And then in your body, you want to link your JavaScript folder, but we haven't, well, file, but we haven't actually created it yet. New file called whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it sketch.js. Really important that you have the .js on. If you're making this in the Explorer, then you want to set file extensions on so that you can do that. Or I'm not going to show you guys how to do that, but if you haven't got it on, I suggest you just look. Anyways, now we're going to link our actual folder, because even though it's in the same directory, it doesn't actually know that sketch.js is here. Just want to make it aware of that by typing script, close off that, and then in here you want to write source equals double quotation marks sketch.js. So you see it's underlined. That means there is an actual folder called that. Now, in your sketch.js, we always have two main functions. We have draw, and we have setup. So function setup. Don't actually have to have these functions, but so setup is called, obviously by the name, when the actual page is loaded. So when you open index.html in your folder, it will if you open it up in your browser, then it will call this function. And then function draw is called every tick. Every, which I believe is a second. Not too sure. And I'm just gonna write hold on page start. So now we have just a basic kind of layout, and we could say anything. We could say on setup we say console.log, which means if you right click on whatever browser you're using, right click and then click inspect or whatever, it should come up with some form of like editor, and then if you find something that says console, then it will print something there. In this case, we're just gonna write hello world, like that. And then if I just find the folder that I put right now, if I right, so as you can see, it's blank, but if I right click inspect element, I have all this here, but if I click console, there's hello world. I think I spelt it wrong. Yep, I did. I put a W. Anyway, anyways, so if I refresh the page, it says hello world, and then and there we go, guys. So I think that'll be the end of this very, very short tutorial. I'll put this in a playlist of different tutorials for you to watch. This. Anyways, I think next video we're going to be going over if statements or variables. Actually, we'll do variables. Okay. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that post notification so that you don't miss on. Love your day. Don't forget to look out for those headphones, and peace out.